ASUW often gets the question, what do we actually do for students? In this video, you'll hear from your 8 elected board members as to what they and their entities have been doing to serve you. On my end, we've placed a big focus on outreach and affordability. One of the things I'm most proud of is that our ASUW Personnel Director got us to a new level of job applications, over 350 for our 65 paid positions. The ASUW Student Debt Reduction Working Group released our final report, Meet Us in the Middle: Affordability for the Working Student. This received coverage in the Seattle Times, NPR, and the Associated Press. We're optimistic that this will place us on good footing for the upcoming legislative session.
This has been a great year for the ASUW, and that's especially true for the entities that I've been working with throughout the year. Off-Campus Housing Affairs, though in its final quarter of existence, has worked with the City of Seattle to procure the RRIO grant, which will increase rental inspections throughout the University District. The Office of Volunteer Opportunities successfully recruited and retained over 400 volunteers from throughout the association. And UW leaders just presented their leadership practices, where they go out into the UW and Greater Seattle area to give back to the communities that they're a part of. The Bike Shop has been innovative this year, offering classes to teach students to fix their own bikes. And the Experimental College, for the first time in 10 years, has been net zero, maintaining fiscal responsibility of student dollars while still offering affordable classes. It's been a pleasure serving you all, and thank you for a great 4 years.
ASUW and UW students on campus. It's been a very intense and very productive year for diversity efforts. First off, I wanted to say congratulations to the Joint Commission Committee for being ASUW's Collaboration of the Year. And especially I want to congratulate Tony, the Director of the Asian Student Commission, for being the Entity of the Year for ASUW. We've done a lot of really great things and accomplished new achievements, such as the Joint Commission Committee Discretionary Fund, which will be active next year. Also, in April, we have established our first ever Intersectionality Month. And we also have had record timing for JCC hiring, and that has been the first ever in several years. So I also wanted to very much give a warm welcome to Varsha, next year's Director of Diversity Efforts, as well as welcoming the new and diverse Board of Directors for next year. Any students who are really interested in leadership opportunities that go along with diversity efforts, such as the Student Diversity Coalition, can find us on the Facebook page UW Student Diversity Coalition. And also contact Varsha if you're interested in inclusion and involvement in Middle Eastern student leadership on campus and with ASUW. Thank you.
This quarter, ASUW's Office of Government Relations hosted its first annual administrative reception, which brought together leaders from across campus to talk to students about issues. ASUW also officially created the International Student Advisory Committee, which will begin meeting next year. Currently, I'm working on transitioning my successor, who you all elected, Haley Badger. So if you have any questions or issues about policies or ideas for next year, make sure to contact her over the summer. Thanks for a great year. Have a good one.
So we're just wrapping up an awesome spring quarter here. One of the things I'm really excited to announce is that the Husky Pride Fund dispersed its first 2 scholarships ever. They gave out 2 scholarships that were $1,250 to students attending exploration seminars at the end of the summer. The Husky Pride Fund was founded in 2006. We're really excited that we were able to disperse scholarships this year and see it grow into the future. We also coordinated a coin drive this quarter in the Husky Den, so keep looking for that to occur next year. Also, just recently, we had the spring quarter cleanup, which we worked with the Carlson Center in University Heights, right here in the U District, where we cleaned up before the street fair and had a lot of volunteers out. It was a great time. We also had some sponsors for the spring show, including Coke and Starbucks. They were really great supporters of the event. I hope you guys were there because it was a really fantastic time. Also, I hope you have heard, but excited to announce that the Student Food Co-op is an official ASUW entity coming from the work of the task force in winter quarter. It was approved in the ASUW budgeting process, so make sure to stop by the hub office next year and see the new ASUW entity.
This spring quarter, I've been working a lot on our websites, including the ASUW wiki pages as well as the ASUW records page. In addition, I've been working very close with Brian and our Elections Administration Committee to help put on the ASUW elections this spring quarter. With the help of 70 student volunteers, we've had a multitude of neutral student voting stations all across campus that handed out free swag and drinks to student voters and brought in over 5,900 votes for next year's Board of Directors. The Student Senate just finished its 20th session, And a number of its important resolutions that were passed over the spring quarter included a resolution in support of maintaining gender equity through athletics revenue, as well as a resolution to increase transgender persons' access to public spaces. The ASUW Tech Department has also finally launched the new ASUW website, which is much improved in terms of design, functionality, and stability. One of my favorite features is the upcoming events section. Go check it out at www.asuw.org.
This quarter, we started off with the RSO Mixer. We had this event in the hub where RSOs were invited to come and mingle with each other while eating pizza. Then we had the UW PD Open House. This open house is an annual event where UW PD hosts tables and other groups to come and talk about what they do and how the students can benefit from them on campus. Then we had the first ever Communities Forum. We had RCSA, IFC, Panhellenic, UGC, and MPAC all come together and work on this forum where all the boards would ask questions to the ASUW candidates. In addition to that, we had the All Greek Photo in the Quad. Then we had our final event, the Texting and Driving Awareness event in Red Square. This is an association with the Seattle Police Department as well as the University of Washington Police Department and Allstate Insurance. Allstate Insurance came and gave a demo of what not to do and why you shouldn't text and drive, which benefited a lot of student safety on campus. Thank you and have a safe summer.
Hi Huskies! This spring quarter we really hit the ground running, starting off with Rainy Dog Radio's local music showcase in Parnassus Cafe, as well as doing some in-studios. A&E had a student film festival along with UW Film Club, and the Student Health Consortium did a sex extravaganza fair as well as a Husky field day. We topped it all off with Spring Thing. A&E had their spring show with Sky Ferreira, Starfucker, Waves, and Taco Cat, as well as Rainy Dog Radio had their big birthday fest this year, consisting of UMO, Vic Mensa, and Mr. Lies. And then our last event was with SHC. They put on their comedy show with Tig Notaro and our very own The Collective. We topped the whole year off with the end of the year celebration out on the Hub lawn, which consisted of awards, elemental pizza, and just a really good time. Thank you so much, Huskies, for such a wonderful quarter and even better year. I wish you the best of luck.